call 2020 CR 4098A, State of Texas versus Brianna Renee Mitchell. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Sparks.
Defense?
The attorney of record, Monica Guerrero. I'm covering for Ms. Guerrero. Joseph Stateson. Ms. Mitchell, would you give this judge permission for me to do the plea in case of Monica Guerrero?
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna need you to speak up, okay?
Yes.
All right, are you Brianna Mitchell?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Brianna Renee Mitchell who was placed on community supervision in 2020 CR 4098A for the offense of manslaughter on December 10th, 2021 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge, violated condition number 1 on or about the 8th day of September 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Brianna Renee Mitchell, committed the offense of possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1, in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Violated condition number 1 on or about the 8th day of September 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Brianna Renee Mitchell, committed the offense of fail to ID fugitive intent to give false information in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Violated condition number 1 on or about the 8th day of September 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Brianna Renee Mitchell, committed the offense of evade arrest or detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. We'll waive the other violations.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
None.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 1, and 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 1, 1, and 1?
Yes.
The court will find 1, 1, and 1 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge, we're asking that you grant the motion, revoke her probation, and sentence her to 10 years in the TDC. In addition, Judge, will be taking into consideration cause numbers 2022 CR 10345B, County Court cause number 692652, County Court cause number 692653.
Is that the agreement, defense?
It is, Your Honor, and I believe I may have made a clerical typo on the certificate of appeal. I may have put the KSB and TIC instead of the NPR. That's my mistake.
Yes. No, I'll correct that. Is there any objections to the court correcting that with the proper cause number?
None from the defense. And if I may put something else in the record, Your Honor.
Yes.
This offense was created during a time where Ms. Mitchell was on federal release, supervised release. She has federal back time, and post the offense, she did time in federal prison. I have some dates if I could put those on the record.
Yes.
She was in custody in federal prison or federal custody on April 18th, 2016, where she was sentenced November 17th, 2016. And she was not released until April 3rd, 2020. When she was released April 3rd, 2020, it was supervised release. And there was a revocation hearing. And she has federal custody time from February 18th, 2022 to April 13th, 2022. And we ask that she be given credit for federal time in addition to the Bexar County time.
So you're asking for credit from April 18th, 2016 to April 13th, 2020?
We are, and I did explain to my client that is prior to the offense date, but she was still in custody post that also, and that it's the court's discretion to award time.
So with regards to the dates from April 18th, 2016 to April 13th, 2020, was this case open on a motion to revoke or no?
I don't believe it was on a motion to revoke.
All right. Was this case pending?
I have to, I can
So-
check one moment, Your Honor.
Okay. So that's what I want to know about that. But with regards to the February 18th to 2020, February 18th, 2022 to April 13th, 2022, this was pending, correct?
Yes.
All right, so she will definitely receive credit for those dates. I just need to check on the April 18th date. Can you look for that too?
So that was
So when this case was on the system, what date was that again?
February. And then she was running patient 12-10.
All right. Well, it appears, Ms. Sparks,
Yes, Judge.
on this case, I'm being informed by the clerk that this case was actually on the system January 2nd, 2016.
Yes, Judge, that's what our computer shows.
Okay, so we can go back on the record, Brenda. So are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then the court is finding 1 and 1 true. The court will follow your agreement, revoke, sentence you to 10 years in the prison, take in consideration 2022 CR 10345B, County Court Cause number 692-652, 692-653, give you credit for any time served, and the court will give you the credit served in federal custody from April 18, 2016 to April 3rd, 2020, and February 18th, 2022 to April 13th, 2022. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
No, Judge.
Nothing from defense.
All right. For some reason, there's no affirmative finding on this of a
On the
deadly
original?
weapon. Yes. Let me see something, just one moment. I don't know what the underlying facts of this case were. Just give me 1 second. I'm assuming a weapon was involved, be it a vehicle or something else. All right, yeah, it's involved a gun.
It appears that my client appears that it was with the co-defendant who had a gun. Her client didn't have a gun, but that was not negotiated with the district attorney's office with Marcus prior to this.
All right, because I mean, according to the, and I know this is before your time, Mr. Statesman, but according to the indictment, it says that Brianna Mitchell did recklessly cause the death of an individual, namely, the complainant by discharging a deadly weapon. So this is pre this attorney, Ms. Mitchell, but that's what's in the paperwork. So there's going to be an affirmative finding. So there's an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck. We can go off the record. I saw in this case where parenting classes were ordered for you. So here's the thing. Someone else is taking care of your children or your child. When you are released from prison, and at some point you will be, do not go up to the house acting as though, here I am, let me put my rules in place and disregard whatever rules have been set for your children. You understand? You're going to have to humble yourself. All right, good luck to you. 2022 CR 11923C, Can I have parties re-announced, please?
Daniel Escobar for the state.
Matthew Allen for the defense.
All right, and are you Mr. Mendoza Perez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court has found that the state is in compliance with discovery. The defendant filed an application for deferred adjudication. I'm going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're proceeding on count 1 and waiving count 2.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with aggravated kidnapping? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 9 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargaining agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you. Oh, you guys are both moving at the same time. Court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Pettis, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 1. There's a $1,500 fine. They recommend deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration grand jury number 785512, JN number 2096684. And you are to admit that you acted in concert or together with Angel Anthony Rivera, Pedro Jesus Alonso, and Gilbert Gonzalez Jr. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the plea bargaining agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 8 years. Did you understand that's what recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offer states exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections.
All right. And state, is the complainant aware of this agreement?
Judge, we've made attempts to reach out to the complainant, but so far I believe they've been unsuccessful.
All right, thank you. All right, state, you may be excused. Showing you what's entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just that his family's here to support him inside the courtroom and outside. He does have a young child. but also his pastors here. Since he's been released on bond, I think he's completed about 150 to 200 hours of schooling to be a barber. He's continuing to do that. We think that he's on track to continue what he's done while he's been on bond, and we would just ask the court to follow the plea bargain.
How old is your child?
He's 6 months.
How would you feel if somebody were to take your 6-month-old child and the mother of your child, and maybe who's out here outside for you?
My mom
Your mom? Who else is here supporting you?
and my pastor.
And your pastor? How would you feel if somebody were to take your 6-month-old, the mother of the 6-month-old, and your mom, take them because they're here illegally, and hide them from place to place because they're trying to get here to have a better life for themselves and take care of their family, and demand $800 from them? How would you feel about that? I'm sorry, what?
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, and that's what you did. And now you have this criminal charge, and now you have a 6-month-old who has a father who has done something horrible, who has a criminal case now. I'm going to tell you what I tell all people, and I don't know why people don't understand that. You cannot build your happiness off somebody else's misery. And that's what you were doing by demanding $800 from these people who probably have no money. You understand? And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? You're getting drug tested today. What is it going to come back for?
I'll be clean.
All right. Have you used anything?
No.
All right. We're going to do a drug test today. It's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Take in consideration grand jury number 785512, JN number 2096684. You to admit that you acted in concert with Angel, Anthony Rivera, Pedro Jesus Alonso, Gilbert Gonzalez Jr. 8 years deferred adjudication. Probation, is there? Probation's not here. Oh, I can't see you with my glasses off. All right. Is there any community service hours that he can do where he's passing out food or something to people who are in need, so he can learn that you can't be building your happiness off somebody else's misery? All right. It's going to be 200 hours community service restitution, and I'm not waiving that. You got to do parenting classes with parenting raindrops to rainbows. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation, when probation feels that they don't need to do field visits anymore, just send me a form and I'll review it. There's to be, oh, did you take $800 for them? Did anybody ever get their $800 that they were demanding?
No.
If I could, I would just make you pay $800 to somebody. There's to be no contact with the complainant in this case, Benito Lopez. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, and I'm so sorry. There is an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to start making better decisions. And from here on out, anything that you do in this case, you're gonna have to ask yourself, is this a decision that could potentially result in me going to prison for life? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. And because you have a 6-month-old, you want that 6-month-old to be proud to tell everybody, that's my dad. You understand? So from here on out, everything that you do, you should be trying to make your 6-month-old proud that he's lucky enough to have you as a father. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.